Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Sue. Hey, Terry. This is a true live test right here. I've done all my tech stuff. And so, this is just a dry run. This is just, let's see if it all works. You know what I mean? Can you hear me? Is everything working? I'm assuming you could hear me while I played. I'm hoping. Hi. And there's some cool new little things I learned. And so I'm going to start pasting song titles into the chat. I figured out how to do this really simple thing, so I'm going to start doing that. The sound is low. Okay. Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I'm not mad. This has got to be fixed. Is it just piano or is it just the mic? Let me know if it's just me talking. Why is there a chat behind the chat? Yes, that I will tinker on. Give me 1 second cuz I don't see what you're seeing. But is it disorienting to see that behind you? Because perhaps I'll just turn that off in the future. Piano is low. Got it. The piano is easy to fix. I can easily fix that. Let me just up this a tad. I'm going to just up it a tad, but not majorly, because I am doing a recording as we do this, and I will actually be able to check my levels directly after. Oh, this is so cool. I love doing this. Okay, question. And in fact, look, I can look what I'm about to do. 1 second. I'm learning stuff. Look, you'll see in a second. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing piano, and we're gonna keep honing in. Honing in is the key tonight. Honing in, because my goal is to know that I can just confidently turn all my systems on again now that I'm not in TikTok land. It's just a little different, and so there's so many bells and whistles, and I'm having fun with it. But it's a lot to learn, and I think I figured it out. Okay, I'm checking in because that is a fairly soft piece of music. And so I wanted to check with. Okay, let's see. Terry is saying piano sound is still pretty low, and I'm at mid-level. Okay. Mine is all the way up and low. Okay. All right, one moment. Give me one moment, everybody. I think I figured out the culprit. Tell me if I'm going to play a line of music, and please let me know. Well, good feedback for David. Yes, it is. It is. I like genuinely, I appreciate it because there's only so much tech testing I can do on my own. When I get it like live, it's actually really helpful. So, I'm going to play 2 lines of music. You're going to let me know, both of you, since you have different volume levels, this is going to be a good check. So, just let me know during this too soft still or better, or that kind of stuff. How do we feel about that level? Is that better? And perhaps it's not loud enough still. Mine is all the way up and it shouldn't have to be. Yeah, understood. Okay, one moment. One second, I gotta turn a light on. It is dark in here. Oh my lord. My eyes are very sensitive, so like me here is actually great, but then when I actually need to read something, it of course is not good enough. Okay, I bumped the gain on something, so let me know how you feel. And I didn't bump it too much, so it's okay if you're not hearing much of a difference. The goal is that you are, but I'm just doing tweaks. Much improved for me, but my preference is still louder. Okay. One moment. I'm bumping the gain another about, I would say, 5 to 10%. But can you confirm it was a little bit better, right? I just want to make sure. I'm going to do another line of music, okay? Okay, one more question then. I know you're both saying better, but could it be even more better? Or do you think this is a satisfactory level? How do you feel, Terry and Sue? Let me know. I'm going to play another line or two of music as you're answering. Tell me if you think this is a good volume or if it should increase more. Okay, you say yes, more. I can do that. I also want to look at one thing. I'm gonna bump it. I'm gonna bump it another 5 to 10%, and then oh, interesting. The feed isn't showing. The feed is not showing something. That's okay. I can try to fix that later. If I keep volume to 10, it's okay. And are you saying 10 is your top? Is 10 your top, Sue? Okay, one moment. I'm still bumping the gain a bit, okay? You're going to have to now let me know if it's getting to be too loud, okay? Okay, Terry, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I believe, Terry, you were saying you were at like mid volume before, but now it's okay. Now, I want to know on Sue's phone, because Sue, I believe you were saying you have an iPhone. And so that's helpful because I think, Terry, you said you had a Samsung or something, I believe. And so it's good because it shows me how both systems kind of modify this. Good. Okay. That's great. That's amazing. So then basically you could increase as needed if necessary. And Sue, I'm okay with me having to be at 80% volume, I think. Because I'd rather people be able to turn down. I don't know. It's so difficult. It's difficult to pick the right levels, you know what I mean? Okay, this is fantastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tweak something on the stream really quick because I'm going to turn off that chat. I thought that was a feature that said turn off live chat. I want it to not show that chat over the piano, I think. Obviously. I didn't realize that. Yeah, okay. Give me one moment. Okay. Okay, cool. That worked. And then basically one other thing right here, I'm going to add in later. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I'm pointing. Trying to figure out where I'm pointing because this is delayed. This, I believe it's right about, okay, one second. I know, I look crazy right now. I look crazy. 1 second. Where am I? I think it's right here. I'm sorry. This is cracking me up. Okay, there's going to be a little box up here. That's the 3 most recent people who have tipped, if that makes sense. So I want to test one thing. I want to see if when I do this, it will show the most recent tip on the stream. Hi, Sarah. Bear with me. Yeah, it did. It worked. Okay. Okay, fantastic. Things are working. Okay, I'm going to get back to playing. There's tweaks happening to the stream, obviously, and I'm excited. Now we have a chat that's like more functional. Sue was sharing with me last stream, this over the weekend, like what a pain in the butt the chat was for everybody. And so anyways, I'm happy to kind of reconfigure this so that it's better. It's a better experience. So, okay, I'm going to keep playing piano now that we have good stuff. Enjoy and just talk amongst yourselves. I'll chat soon, okay? how do we feel? How do we feel about sound levels? Everybody, you guys are my helpers tonight, and I just so appreciate you sticking around. I know this is not fun to like help me with technical things, but oh, thank you, Terry and Sue. Thank you. Sarah, thank you as well. Oh my lordy, you three, and I'm sure there's more. And I apologize if I haven't said hello. There's a couple of new things on the stream. As you can see, I'm in a vertical format. I know that doesn't sound new, but on YouTube, it's just a different beast to do this and have it work with all the things I was doing before. And so now you can still tip using the link. I'm not saying go and do this. I'm saying in the future when people are tipping, they will get notified, the whole stream will get notified on this feed. And that is really hard to do. That's one thing TikTok did exceptionally well. And so, that being said, where you see that little thing that said Hugh Miles subscribed, you know, when new people subscribe, it'll jump in there. But also, I'm going to exchange that little spot with the top tippers, the most recent tippers. And so, anyways, I hope that works. We will be testing that in the next streams, but it's not as important. And then from now on, as I vertical stream on here, like this video will be live as a horizontal for later streaming. So obviously tonight's a little funkier because we're boring tech testing with beautiful music in the middle. But mostly, as you know, it'll be just pretty music, you know, so... Where's the tip thing? Yeah, something happened to it. I think I used something called an events thing. I apologize. I want to fix this now. So I'm actually gonna replace where that saying Hugh Miles subscribed. I'm gonna replace that with what I thought it was supposed to look like. So it's gonna be about 30 seconds to 2 minutes of me behind the phone here. Okay, so bear with me. Okay, as you can see, this is a weird process. So 1 second here, because I think it's labeled not as a donator in this system. 1 second. Oh my gosh, the list of options here is crazy, everybody. I wish you could see this. Man, this is tricky. I can't find the thing. I can't find the thing. Donator looks. What? Wait, was it Donator? Was that what it was? I'm not sure we should see list. I'm not so sure we should see list it. Yeah, that's weird. On my feed, it shows the title, but not the list. And on the live, it doesn't show anything. I wonder then if this is even possible to show this label. One moment. I'm going to try one more thing, and then if not, I'll just Google this another time. 30-day top month. No, I don't want that. I want most recent. All time. Can you guys just teleport here and then do this for me? Oh man, this is tricky. Donators, gifters. I'm gonna move this, and I'm gonna do this maybe. Let's just see if I'm gonna do this. Let me see here. Does that work? No, it didn't. It didn't do it. Well, what it is this feeds in through when tippers when they use that system, it says on there, like, if you want anonymity, just like, don't use your username, just say anonymous. So this actually just lists not their name. This lists what they typed in, knowing that it would be used, but whatever. It's actually not working, so it doesn't matter. And then I want to fix showing on stream, but why isn't that showing on stream? That's really strange. Okay, let me look at that. There we go. Yeah, okay. All right, so the list didn't work, but that's fine. And I understand what you mean about it being a privacy concern, but these are not their names. This again is like, if you tip, it'll say like, hey, anonymous tipped $5, or it's the stuff on the ticker that was there before. So this is not like using actual personal data. This is data that users have plugged in, and there's a warning as well that says, like, remember that this will be public, so if you don't want your name on there, don't use your name. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm going to play a few more songs, and then I think we're good. Like, any last thoughts, just type them in the chat. I would love to know what you all think about sound quality and stuff like that, and maybe suggestions or what you wish you could see on the screen differently, because this is the stage where I'd want to tweak it. You know what I mean? So if you want me to, like, remove text or add text or whatever that you think would be a good idea that people would want to see, let me know. Terry, Sue, thank you so much. I really appreciate, genuinely, I really appreciate it. The only thing I'm going to tweak is just to have a little thing that pops up when people subscribe or tip. And what it will be is not a list. It'll just be a little notice block. So that's the only thing, and I'll do that off stream. That's simple. Are the comments always going to be in the middle of the screen? Sandy, great question. So on YouTube, I believe you can turn that off. I think on the top right of your screen, there should be dots where you can actually just see the stream itself. Like you can turn off the chat. But otherwise, yes, that is the UI of YouTube. It's actually really similar to how TikTok is organized. And when I do the the recording, like in the archived playlist, it'll be a horizontal feed with no chat at all. So that's another option too. Like if you prefer no chat, you can either turn it off live or you can watch the restream. Okay, cool. So there was a button that said turn off chat, Sandy. Okay, I'm going to read comments, then I'm going to do a few more. Okay, so the three dots. So everybody's seeing the three dots on the top right. Yep, great. Okay, great. I'm so glad that this is working out better. Sue, thank you for giving me feedback a couple days ago on the chat. Like, I didn't realize how cumbersome it was because from my view, basically the program I use feeds me all the chat and then I can respond if I choose, but obviously like I'm speaking to you all, so I never use it. But in the program I use, it literally feeds me everything in order, and like I'm able to click on people and do a lot more things that I think just are a feature of being the streamer and in this program. And so of course, like thank you for the feedback. I genuinely didn't realize how ridiculously, let's say, non-advanced the chat was, like the system itself, in YouTube. And that's okay. Like everything else is phenomenal in YouTube, and I love that. So I think it's great that vertical at least is better. It is better. And one thing I need to get used to, by the way, is copying and pasting. Okay, 1 second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go, well, I kind of want this on the feed, though. Okay, 1 second. I want to get used to copying and pasting the piece I'm going to get to play into the chat. And so I'm going to not do that today, but I'm going to figure out a way to do that a lot more easier because I think I can build a copy and paster. So, okay. Enough chatting. I apologize. You scared me, Sue. I saw that mid-song, and I was like, oh no, if I froze. But I remembered I have a feed on my computer just so I can monitor, like, if it froze. Okay, I'm glad that when you restarted it worked, because I was about to be like, well, okay, later. Oh my goodness. Oh no, my gosh, don't apologize. It's fine. That's the type of stuff, like, I would prefer you type in the chat, because who knows? I might be playing another 30 minutes and not know, you know? I love Chopin mazurkas so much. Love them. Chopin mazurkas are the best. Okay, one thing I want to test really quick, and you're not even going to know, is I need to figure out a better feed. One second, I forgot that I had a feed in this program. Is it on? No, okay, because this is technically offline. That's okay. That's okay. I can do a workaround. Let me go into this. Well, bear with me. Bear with me. Close that. You going to tap the screen, Sue? Feel free to click like, but that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Isn't that great? I love that. I love that. Okay. I'm going to keep playing just a couple more songs, and then I'm going to be done for the night. I just want to thank you guys, like, truly, truly, for being flexible and sticking around during this just transitionary period. Like, I love YouTube, and obviously any new system, any new process, like blah 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 blah, you get it. And so I figured out a way, because this is working. This is perfectly working how I want it. Now all I have to do is just little enhancements here and there, and that is easy. I can do that easy. But doing all the stuff that you guys have been giving me feedback on the last, I guess, 2 or 3 streams, that I can't do alone. So thank you. Okay, I'm going to play a couple more, and then I am done for the night. I hope you guys are having a good Monday and just, like, start to the work week. I cannot believe 2024 is done almost. Like, what the heck? Yeah, it's true, Terry. There is no smooth transition. It's not a thing. Okay, I'm going to play some more Chopin stuff, and then I hope we just survive tomorrow. I have to work tomorrow, but then obviously the next day I'm off. So I hope, if you're working or whatever, like, I hope it's a decent day tomorrow, and hope you have a good, like, I know I like to do, like, a ritual at the end of the year to, like, think about everything in the year and what I want to do in the future, and so that's what I'm going to be focused on tomorrow night. End with our favorite. Yeah, what do you want to hear at the end? I'm going to play one, and let me know what you want to hear at the end, okay? I'm assuming Claire de Lune, but if it's something else, I'm happy to do that. Let me know. it's really weird playing that piece for me because that was the first piece I ever played in a recital, like literally 25 years ago. And it was also when I discovered I had ridiculous stage fright. And it's why I stopped learning from teachers, because they always required recitals. And so I basically did lessons for like maybe 6 months in total, my whole life. And that's it. Like everything else, I just was obsessed with music ever since I was a kid. And so anyways, I'm sorry. It's strange revisiting this piece for me because it's very full circle. It is very full circle. Because this is like the first one that I was like, okay, I'm going to perform this. Perform. How strange, you know? End with our favorite, CDL or Moonlight Sonata. Okay, let's do Moonlight. I think Moonlight's the right vibe. Let's do that, Terry. Thanks for the wonderful suggestion. You know I love this one too. Yeah, and that Chopin Mazurka, it's simple. It's very simple, but I think what good music is simple. It's that you have to find the melody and make it sing and make it really resonate, and like that's tricky. And technically that Chopin Mazurka is literally very simple. I'm not speaking down on anybody who plays it, just that it is easy. But it's interesting looking back and being like, wow, I would have played that so differently 25 years ago. And it would not have been singing. It would have just been to try to play it, you know? Anyway. Oh, Sue, thank you. Terry, thank you. Can you play Rondo alla Turca? You know what? That's on my list to learn. Oddly enough, I don't know that piece. But I'm going to, because somebody requested it a while back, and I have had a backlog. So stay tuned for that. Okay, Marisol? Thank you so much, Sandy. You all are so kind. Okay, I'm going to do Moonlight Sonata to get us very relaxed so we can all sleep well tonight, okay? So enjoy the first movement of Moonlight Sonata. Thank you for being here with me. Have a wonderful rest of your night, everybody, and I'll see you soon, probably Wednesday, okay? But join Discord if you want to know exactly. I love a good finger slip right on the last note. Good night, everyone. Thank you all for joining. This was fun tonight, even with a couple of technical testing things. Thank you for helping me with those. I think the sound level now is great. I think there's a couple things on the feed that I want to tweak, but overall, I'm very satisfied, and I want to thank you so much for taking the time to even help with that and enjoy some music, of course. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Terry. Ashley, Sarah, Sandy, Maricel, a couple others. Thank you all, and have a lovely, lovely rest of your night. Okay? Bye-bye.